So hello everyone. As you can see, I'm not at my house, and this is vlog number 7. I thought it'd be cool to take you guys here to my old elementary school, because I always just liked it a lot here, like it was like a place of refuge. Me and my friends would just like hide back in this little secluded area where like the Nazi aides, like the playground aides. I remember one just cursed like in the face of a little kindergartner. Luckily she got fired, but yeah, so we were just kind of like hidden back here. I remember we spent like a whole year of recess once digging like a 3-foot deep hole with just sticks, just like little sticks that just would always break, and because we thought we were gonna find like a technological factory down there, and it was pretty amazing. But yeah, we did it because we're like, okay, because like we actually did this like whole like elaborate puzzle thing where like the trees, like, you know how like it always looks like trees have eyes on them, and like we like connected the eyes across the entire like grounds, and we like formed a triangle. Like we made little markers with these little leaves, and we made a triangle, and like we found the center of it, and then that like we just had a series of clues, and all led us there where there used to be this awesome tree that was perfect for climbing, because it formed like just like a flat surface only like 2 feet up from the ground, and then it was cut down because this person was complaining about it, the leaves polluting her yard. But yeah, so I just thought it'd be cool to take you guys here. And I've been doing it more, like my last few videos have been just the first time I did it, and then I was done. But I stopped because, like, I didn't want to seem weird, because these two kids who were like, the wheels on the bus go round, and like they were singing, and they came down the hill, and I didn't want to be like that creepy guy who's like, because I mean, you know, maybe it is kind of creepy for me to, like, still be here, 15 years old, creeping. So yeah, I just want to get on with my stories. Yeah, I wanted to come here just because I was kind of, like, pissed because we're not filming a video today, of course, because Allie got sick at the last second, and Mark, and like I spent all this time, because at first it was Mark that couldn't do it, and I spent all this time getting it so he could, and then he finally could, and then Allie texts me and she's like, oh yeah, can't do it, sorry bro. So, that was a gross sniff noise. Walking and jogging trail. Okay, so, and then like I tried to make a few other plans and all those fell through. And so now I'm just here, it's like midday. I know usually vlogs should be made at the end of the day, because I mean, you're gonna miss out on things, but I already can guarantee, I mean, Mark's coming over soon, but I mean, like, we're just gonna be like regular hanging out, like nothing big. I'll probably help him post a vlog, so I guess I'll leave the description of that. And I forgot to leave one for Allie, but okay, so getting on with things. Like the second Thanksgiving was over, now just every weekend until like probably like the second week of January, Christmas music will just be constantly played, and all it is the same 5 like songs remade by like 400 different artists. And so it'll be like Silent Night, and then like the next version will be like Silent Night, and it'll just be so and like everything is just slightly different, and it gets so repetitive, and they just think it's like the most beautiful crap they've ever listened to, and I can get so tired of it. So yeah, that's one reason I wanted to leave. My grandpa and dad went out to the store for like the 500th time. They just go to the Apple store. They're like, well, I was gonna do something cool today, but Apple store, so yeah. And so my mom, she bought this new pair of shoes, and which really isn't new, because she's always buying new pairs of shoes. And she's like, this is the most expensive pair of shoes that I ever bought. Oh my god. And they were these like weird boots, and I guess they were like cool because they were like hand knitted by like, like workers who were just probably underpaid. And they were like, I don't want to tell you the price, but it was ridiculous. They probably weren't even worth that. But she gets them, and she puts them on, and like she spent like 20 minutes trying to get them on the one foot. Like one wasn't as bad, but like, so yeah, like she has all these shoes, and like I say, like, okay, well those are cool. Maybe you should consider getting rid of some older ones. And she's like, you're starting to sound just like your father. Meh. But then, so she gets them on, and, like, later, she just, like, freaks out, and she's like, okay, I need to take these off, and, like, her face gets so red, because she gets that first one off that was easy to get on, no problem, but she's like, oh, this probably wasn't a good idea, oh my god, Joey, help me, and her whole face is red, she's saying how she feels like she's gonna, like, throw up, she's, like, bending her leg into, like, ungodly positions, and it's just so horrible, and she's, like, freaking out, and, like, I'm like, Mom, what do you want me to do? Like, because I'm pulling on it, and it was just, like, the most stressful, everything with her is stressful, I'm sorry, but it's just how it is most of the time, I love her, but, crazy. So yeah, it was this huge fiasco, and when she finally got it off, her foot was, like, purple, it was just nasty, and, yeah. So overall, I think all these shoe purchases are a waste of time. And, yeah, and now she's gonna have to send them back, get a new pair, and even though they probably won't even fit. But also, I will say, like, the tube of the thing was, like, this thick, and then, like, the foot part that your whole foot is supposed to fit in was, like, this flat all through. I was like, okay, but, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's something weird, because, I mean, obviously, it would be a shame if I had a video shorter than 8 minutes. But I would always find it in these rows of trees, because we would just walk around in solitude, and all the little monsters would be out there, destroying the swing sets, but we would always find, like, headless birds, like, in between these, like, rows of trees. Like, I find that kind of weird. And even when I come back sometimes, like, when I'm walking with my family or something, I'll still find them, and they don't have heads. I'm like, what the crap? I mean, like, I guess there's a stray cat over there that I saw earlier, but, I mean, I don't think it's just that ninja. Okay. Oh, and also in 3rd grade, because we just pretty much, at that point, we just needed to have constant distraction every year. In 3rd grade, we spent our entire year of recesses collecting trash and, like, doing a service in the playground, but then, like, throwing it into people's yards like theirs, and, like, we were just throwing, like, trash, and obviously that's bad. Okay, obviously that's bad, but then, like, some kids the next year, who were, like, our grade the next year, they're like, that seems like a good idea. Except they got, like, rocks. And, oh my god. See, people are, like, staring out their windows at me as I need to wrap this up. But, yeah, so they, like, threw rocks into this person's pool. And they're, like, and then, like, they kept throwing them. And then they ended up shattering an entire, like, glass back door. And then, like, it was so funny. The principal made them talk over the announcements, and she's like, what do you guys have to say for yourself? And then she just, like, puts them on in, like, their little voices. They're like, it made a funny splashing sound. And then she just angrily gets back on the, like, PA, and she's like, a splashing sound, folks. Isn't that great? And, like, it was just, she just made, like, this awful example of them, and it was really sad. But yeah, so that's kind of, like, what my life here was like. Digging holes and polluting other people's yards. So, yeah, so now I'm gonna wrap things up. It's about 9 minutes, and I hope you guys like this. Please subscribe and look at any links. And obviously, subscribing is optional. I just hope that you guys enjoy this all, really. So, bye!